everyone, welcome back to In Out Delete, the show where we review both new and older movies. This is Gino.
This is Roberto.
America.
And Ricardo.
Week 2, no Gio, sadly.
Dang.
I'm getting worried, guys.
Where is he?
I heard he was... Nah, I don't even know. The signing for the 69 girl. I don't know her name.
She was playing here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanna go?
He's attending the 69 convention. She's doing her makeup seminar.
They call
the
themselves the 69ers.
concert.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Salieron de Riverside.
Los 69ers.
Yeah. So if you want to go see Gio with the cowboy hat, go check it out right there in East Los.
He's down to be a 69er.
69er.
Yeah.
Damn. Sick ass food.
Sick ass.
If you're new
If
to
you don't like it, que se vayan a la verga.
Did you guys get your ticket?
if you're new to
A la
the
Train boards at 4.
I'm trying to continue the show here. if you're new to this show, we use the rating system of In Out Delete.
All right. So unlike last week, I think I got one for this one.
Okay.
Ooh.
So if a person is in, that means they like the movie. They would recommend it. If this movie was a lamb, they would adopt it. You know, like a child.
Okay.
You know, if they're out, it means they didn't really like it. It's the middle ground. You know, it's not horrible. If the movie was a lamb, they would cook it up into nice lamb chops. You know, tasty. I like lamb chops. If it's a delete, that means they didn't like it. They would not recommend it. The movie was horrible. If the movie was a lamb, they would take it out back and shoot it like if it had rabies.
No. Ata! No.
Shut America.
What was that? That was just a bird.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Right, go back to sleep.
Yeah, she ran away.
Man. Okay, guys. You guys want to get into the new movie?
Why not? Yeah.
All right, guys.
Feel it.
Robert, what was the new movie we watched?
So, in case you haven't guessed, our new movie this week is called Lamb.
Yay.
No.
And
Yeah. No. I can't do it.
Meh.
There it is.
Did you almost meow?
Yeah.
Meow, meow, motherfucker.
Lamb, or as it's known in Iceland, yeah, it's a movie from Iceland, and it stars Numi Rapace. She's the girl with the dragon tattoo.
Ah,
The
yes.
original one, yeah. Yeah, and it's directed by Valdimar Johansson.
Voldemort?
Johansson.
It's a movie about this husband and wife. They have a farm, you know. They raise
Jeeps.
Lambs, sheeps, rams, yeah.
Then one day there's a lamb that has a baby that's like half lamb and half human. And they take it in as their own. Essentially, they raise it. And to say anything more, I don't know, because it's a pretty trippy movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I love A24 movies. You know, you know what you're getting. They have a brand now, and when I saw the trailer for this, I was like, "Fuck yes, I'm in." It's like a weird ass horror movie. You know, like sign me up for all the weirdness.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've never taken acid. You know, I don't do hard drugs, but I don't have to because I have A24 movies. I can just watch A24 movies. You know, so I knew what I wanted going in. You know, so with all that being said, I'm an in. I really enjoyed this. You know, it was a trip. Although I would say it wasn't as much of a trip as I was expecting. You know, it's not really a horror movie. It's like the trailer. The trailer was great. It made it seem like a fucked up horror movie. It's more of a drama. It's like a family drama with some little creepy elements thrown in. It's just weird all the way through. But I appreciated like the craft. You know, it's very like it takes its time. It establishes a good mood. You know, I like that mood pieces. I connected what was going on. It's like I was never bored through it, even though it's very like slow. There's not a lot of dialogue. It's probably like 5 pages of dialogue. But I gotta say I'm in. I wouldn't put this as high as like Hereditary, or like Midsummer.
You can.
But I enjoyed my time and I was engaged with what was going on. It's a little weird. If you want some weird nightmares, say watch this movie.
Creepiness.
Ricardo.
Oh. I am also an in. All right.
Special answer today.
Yeah, this movie is what I expected to. I wanted to see something creepy. I was like, when I saw this trailer, oh my god, I was just like, oh no, it's one of those movies I thought it was gonna be like really, really crazy. But yeah, it's not as crazy.
Yeah.
But it's still creepy as fuck, and like I had reactions to it, when I was watching it, I would be like gasping and shit,
Yeah.
And the people behind us, behind us too, like they kept like, everybody was just like, oh shit. Yeah. They were really into this movie. Short movies, nice and short.
Nice and short.
Yeah, and it looked so good. Prettiness of the whole fucking cinematography. So yeah, it's not a bad time. It still has like some nasty scenes that I would be like when the babies are being born. I kind of don't like seeing that shit, or even animals getting killed. So it's just
there's some real shit there too,
right? Like how do they do that? I don't know, but yeah. What about you, Gino?
I'm a fan of A24 films like Robert. Some I can go, okay, this is pretty good. This is pretty interesting. There's some I can say, okay, I'll give it out. This one, it's a fucking delete.
Oh.
Oh my god.
You got us. You got that one.
I am I'm not gonna lie. I watched this movie earlier today, literally just today. I fell asleep. That movie bored the shit out of me.
Wow.
I've seen better realistic lamb from the fucking TV show Lamb Chop, Hand Puppet, than this fucking movie. This is by far. I'm not gonna lie. I laughed. I don't know. Whenever they showed the lamb, I'm laughing, and I wasn't the only one. People in the audience were laughing, and I was just like glad I'm not the only one. The drama they tried to build into it was pointless, useless. I didn't feel nothing for the couple. I really like Peter was interesting. And
the brother?
Yeah, the brother.
Yeah.
Like he was interesting. And then they're like, okay, bye. See you later. Like, what the fuck? He was interesting. He's the interesting one of the story. Whatever.
He had to leave. He was making it too spicy in that house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, but there's something I wanted him to do in the movie like that. He kind of did, but not really. You know?
You wanted a sex scene or you wanted the...
I want him to fucking shoot the lamb. Yes, thank you. And the twist at the end, I was not shocked at all. I was just like, get out. Please get out.
I wouldn't really call it a twist, though.
I mean, or whatever. Like, the ending, the climax of the movie.
So because it's... Essentially, they just introduce, like, some new folklore that we are not aware of.
Right?
Right?
I thought so, because I was like, it's not a... Yeah. Long story short, like, the end, all the way from beginning to end, I hated it. Yeah. I wanted to go home already. I fell asleep in some scenes, like, what happened? Did I miss anything? No. They're just fucking taking the lamb for a walk. Okay, never mind.
That's basically...
And then I go back to sleep, and then, the lamb's fucking calling out the sheep's calling out the lamb. Meh. Get out of here. Get away. But whatever. The movie sucked. America, you're next.
I'm sorry I made you watch this because we were supposed to watch
No Time to Die,
James Bond movie, and I vetoed that one. I'm so sorry.
No, it's not your fault. I mean, it's a group thing. I mean, we all voted.
It is. I suggested it.
Gio voted against me. It's all good. Et tu, Brute?
If it makes you feel better, though, I was the one that made us go watch it, and I fucking loved this movie. I'm super in. So I'm sorry you hated your time, but I think for every reason that you didn't like it, I loved it. I loved that there's like not much dialogue in this, at least for like pretty much the whole first part of the movie, right?
Yeah.
And it's just the fucking land speaking to you, the desolation that you probably feel, you know? Like it's nothing, and this couple feels nothing, and they are just like a farming couple, right?
Yeah.
And the sheep kind of comes and saves them, like, or the lamb comes and saves them, like they say, right? I loved this dude.
I don't know.
Shit and like that is fucking crazy, huh?
The end. Remember the first time we see like the other thing?
Yeah.
It scared me. So I thought if it ever came back, it was going to be in a lot like a scarier way. So that was a little disappointing, but I don't think that I was like, I'm let down by the ending.
Yeah, I think I was expecting like a traditional like horror ending.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
I think why I don't consider it like a twist, because like Gino, like as they show you in the beginning, right? Like the thing's walking. They don't show it to you, right? But that's what it is, right? And the only way you're gonna get a half human, you know, if it came from there. So I was like, I was expecting that thing to show up, you know.
Yeah.
But no, I really like the movie. What was I gonna say? You mentioned something because I was trying to figure out like what. I didn't really like understand like what is this movie trying to say, you know? But I think it is about. I read that it's about parenthood. And it's like you said, like this couple is just going day by day, going through the motions, you know.
I think their kids have died, right?
Yeah, they imply that they've tried to have children. And, you know, one thing that you always hear about married couples that have been together for a long time, when they kind of lose their love for each other, you know, they have kids. Like, there's renew.
Oh,
and that's
I thought
how
it was
kinda,
anal for some reason.
That's kind of like how they saved their relationship, because now they have a common goal, right? Yeah. And that's what this thing is for them, right?
Yeah.
You can see it with the brother. They obviously have some history. Him, was she in the band? Did I see?
No.
That?
I thought maybe, but I was like, no, it's not. I think it's just
maybe she was a fangirl.
That's what I was guessing too. Is that she's probably hooking up with the brother way before she got with
the good brother,
you know, and that she eventually chose the good guy over the bad boy.
This is where the conflict I was going for, but no, we get like, okay,
no, but you do have that. That's the whole.
But it's gone. It's like gone instantly.
Well, no, because that's the end. That's the climax of the movie.
Better than the fucking we got.
That's the point of the kid, right? If the kid hadn't been there, then she would have gone through with it, right?
Yeah.
And that relationship would have been destroyed, you know?
Yeah.
And that's the whole point of the kid. I don't really know what the actual ending means, you know? But in terms of like...
You didn't read on it, Gio?
Just a little bit about just the parenthood aspect of it.
Yeah.
The ending, I don't really want to spoil it. With what happens, I don't know what that has to do with the theme, you know?
It was funny because I hadn't had time to process it yet, but as we were leaving the theater, the couple behind us was like, oh, that makes sense, and cut this out because it's a spoiler. The mother killed the mother, now the father's killing the father. I did get
that.
Oh yeah.
So I hadn't even thought about that, but I think that's kind of the thing, like just like a return, anything you do is going to come back to you, right? I don't know.
I'm just trying to take it like it's a cheap version of Taken. Like, I don't have skills.
But
probably.
I was gonna say something.
I will find you. I will kill you, husband.
When you saw the trailer, right? What was your first thought? Like,
I have to watch this fucking movie.
Yeah.
no. But what do you think it was gonna be about?
I thought it was gonna be a happier movie. Honestly. It sounds creepy, but I think it was gonna do that whole like hipster like Portlandia shit where it looks weird, but it's like kind of hilarious.
Because they made it scary.
Yeah, so but I thought it was gonna be like.
I thought it was gonna be the sheep ending, like the little sheep killing them or something, becoming like.
I thought, you know, it's funny. I actually thought it was gonna be similar to what it actually ended up being, but I just thought it was gonna be more like of a general like Michael Myers coming and killing everybody, you know?
Yeah.
So I thought it was just gonna be a little bit more of a traditional type thing, you know?
I was looking for like the witch, like the style of like the witch, like the crazy shit starts happening, which it kind of did in this movie, but not entertaining enough.
Because it's not a horror movie.
It's not.
Really not.
It's not. It's not even suspense. It's just more like me. Or I should say,
it's a family drama.
It is.
Yeah.
And what was I gonna say too? That they you know how like the sound is so good in this movie?
Yeah.
So I felt the tension all the time, and like the fucking acting is so good. The lady when she yells at like the lamb and stuff, how you feel it.
There were some scenes where I was like, fucking
right.
Oh, is he gonna do like don't do this? You know,
dude,
like,
that scene. Oh my god, right? So it's I don't know. I love movies like this. Fucking crazy. Who could come up with that? Like,
what are you from Iceland?
Yeah, right. Like, dude, like, a fucking sheep.
People stuck with sheep.
Yeah.
Like, what? You know, like, okay. Another thing too that I when I saw the trailer and you kind of know what's the thing. I was like, dude, this man fucked the sheep or what?
Yeah.
I never thought. I never went there. I'm not sick.
I remember though, the first thing you told me was, I don't get it. So the lady fucked the sheep, and I was like, no, you did.
No,
I was
Wait,
like,
hold on,
no,
hold
you
on. Did you
didn't.
say a lady?
Yes.
No, you said that.
No,
Because
I
said,
told you it had to be the guy, because
No,
how is
no,
she gonna give
no.
birth to another
That's what I was
lady's
gonna
kid?
ask you.
That's the
That's
thing.
what I was gonna ask you.
I knew it because I remember I was watching the movie and I was like, well, I'm gonna bring this up,
Have you
and
ever
I bet you America's gonna switch it on
Have
me
you ever
No.
to make herself.
Have
look
you
good.
studied
Fine,
biology, bro?
I'll take it.
Have you
I
studied
know.
biology?
I know they have the thing, that explains why. But even if you go further back, somebody had to fuck a sheep.
Yeah.
Somebody did it.
Come here, little shippy.
But no, I mean, in all seriousness, like the little Ada, is that her name?
Yeah.
Ada.
Like, it was so like cute. Like, you really got
Yeah.
attached to the
Yeah.
like they really designed because there's a lot of visual effects, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they really made it seem like a kid, like she did everything that a
Yes.
kid would do, like all
Yeah.
the little mannerisms
she
that a
moves,
kid does.
mhm.
Yeah, the way like they're shy when somebody new comes.
Yeah.
I thought all that was great.
Yeah, but I think the hand puppet lamb chop did a better job in expressing herself more than this fucking thing.
What is that?
Remember?
I think it might be like PBS or something.
Yeah.
little puppet lamb
Oh,
chop.
I don't know. That's funny.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad we got to watch this one instead of like the
Yeah,
4-hour
me too.
movie that we were supposed to watch. That we know what's gonna happen at the end. James Bond wins, right?
Oh,
Or he dies,
Or
maybe.
he
You
dies.
never know.
Oh.
I don't know.
I hope he dies.
Well, the movie's called.
Maybe.
Oh,
No
yeah.
time to die, bro.
Time to die.
No time. Oh, because it's
Yeah,
like a
and this
time
movie's
movie.
called and
It's
this
like
movie
a fucking poison movie.
and
or
this movie's
something?
called Lamb.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, I wonder
man.
why.
Because, well, mainly because it is spooky season, and that movie seemed like
You're right.
really spooky.
You're right.
I think it's good. I think it has a whole pandemic vibe. You're all alone.
Yeah,
You're,
and then
like,
plus I love
fucking
watching like something
hallucinating, probably.
fucking crazy.
I love that. I love watching like
Movies like that.
completely off the wall stuff,
Right?
like something new. You
And
know?
exactly. Something new
Um,
is fucking awesome.
So,
And I love the mood that it just sets you. in.
Yeah.
It's like-
I
love
wish I
that.
could do that.
That's why I love going to the theater to sit there and just
Yeah,
feeling like.
dude.
I know it's weird. Like, why would somebody want to feel like uneasy and just
Dude,
like
Yeah.
creepy?
Dude, it
But
was
I
so
love
funny.
that. Like,
It's so funny because I was watching it. It was so good, right? How it sounds.
yeah.
That I tell her, I was like, oh shit, it's fucking raining. It's raining. I thought it was raining.
And now
No,
this man is the one
surround
who said, he
women-
he supposedly was like the man fucked
I
the sheep.
literally
Yeah. The man who
was
thinks that it's
feeling-
raining when there's rain
I
on
was
screen.
feeling the movie that much that like I felt like it was raining in the fucking.
I was like,
It was so good.
look at the screen.
Love,
bro,
love,
look at the screen.
love shit like this though. Come on,
Yeah.
Gino.
Yeah.
I
I
thought
will
you would
say,
love shit
though,
like this.
I love it.
Mhm.
I know I love it. Like when I see A24, it's like I know what I'm going for. You know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend this to like like my brother or something.
I don't recommend this to anybody.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like it's very polarizing. You know.
I
Like,
don't
You
think
know who I
so.
would recommend it
you
to?
don't think so?
No,
you know,
I
people
think-
are gonna go watch this and go, nothing happens.
I
Boo."
think so, but I don't think with the hatred. I don't think it's
Look
gonna
at me,
be with,
motherfucker.
I don't think it's gonna be with the hatred that Gino
Oh, I
put
think
onto
it is because
I don't
okay.
think so.
Look, I will say the trailer for this was fucking badass.
Yeah.
It really cut that together well.
Yes.
So if you're going in, like I kind of was honestly, like I thought it was gonna be like straight horror, you know,
Yeah.
with some like more like artistic elements, you know. But I was really expecting like a fucking monster movie. I was expecting a monster movie. I would imagine a lot of people are like me, and they're gonna go in there and go like, "Oh, nobody gets." blah,
I
blah,
don't
blah."
understand how you get complete monster movie vibes from the trailer.
From the trailer?
I think
The
that
trailer,
sure
yeah.
you can, but I don't think you should go in there thinking, yeah, Michael Myers is gonna pop out of the corner because it's so like cheery.
True, but when you try to sell a movie to a
No,
general
you
audience,
don't slap fucking I don't know Mellow Yellow on Michael Myers. Like you don't do that.
no, but you know you are gonna get something weird. But they did really make it seem like it was gonna.
I don't know. I mean, maybe that's just
I
me being
enjoy it.
like,
Like I love being like surprised. You know?
I thought it was gonna be like the witch. Yeah, like he said.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
They gave me that vibe.
Yeah,
Um,
which is a lot. But that has a lot more scary.
Oh, that's
scenes in it.
A24.
Yeah, is it?
Oh yeah.
Moving on to the next movie. To continue on, I can't say it. Robert, you got to do it for me.
Yeah. So my movies this week to continue with the spooky season. And the 4 movies with the remake are Let the Right One In from Sweden and Let Me In, which is the American remake. Both movies have the same plot. It's about a bullied young boy who befriends a little girl who's a vampire. Really nothing much else to it. Yeah, so it's kind of billed as a horror movie, I know, but it's more like a drama, especially the Swedish one. I love the Swedish one. Like, when I first saw it way before the American one even came out. Yeah, I was a huge fan of it, and I don't even like vampire movies. Yeah. But this one, I thought I just love the way it was done. Like, obviously I connect with the bullied kid, and then even I love the horror scenes. Like, cause so more details to the plot. The kid lives in an apartment building, right? And then the vampire and her father, I'm assuming, or caretaker, right, move in, and he notices that they're doing strange things. So basically, the guardian or whatever, the father or whatever, he has to go out and get people, kill them, so she could drink blood, right?
Right.
Awesome and that's really where the conflict comes from. I love those scenes, like the one under the bridge, where she's hiding, when she's just jumps out and stuff like that. The ending, obviously, is fucking awesome. The American one.
Were you excited?
Here's the thing. I was going to tell the story. I remember when they announced it. I was like, "Fuck this shit, dude! They're fucking remaking this shit. I fucking hate it. Why can't you just watch the original?
Nobody likes to read.
I was like original all the way, So I went to see it, because I'm a fucking idiot. I was like, "Fuck this shit," It's directed by Matt Reeves. He's
the new Batman director.
Movie. Yeah, he's a good director. I like his movies, and I gotta say, when I saw it, I was like, "It works." I think the movie works. It's pretty much the same thing. There are some things that they add. The cop, they add a cop to that one, which is not the original one. Who's
that dialogue the same too.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. But I think it's just as effective. I think.
Yeah.
I do think the original one, the horror stuff, works a little bit better. I do think the American one's a little more polished, and I don't really like the polished horror movies, But it works. I think it works. Both of them work.
So you're both.
I am an in on both of them.
Oh,
yeah, I remember when I saw it. Yeah, when I saw it, and I was like, "Oh, this is not bad." I was like, "Fucking shit." But even with that being said, though, they're both good.
You should have took a shirt from
fuck, they're both good. So why not just watch the Swedish version? If they're essentially the same thing, this one adds some different plot elements, But I like the rawness of the original one, like the eye, like the stripped down version. I like that. I like that a lot more. But they're both good. Yeah. What do you guys think, Gino?
I'm on the same boat on you. I'm in on both of them. Ding dang, motherfucker.
Had you seen any of them?
No, I've never seen. I never heard of this movie. Period.
Shit,
yeah,
really?
that's why when you recommended it, I was like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's this girl Chloe Moretz."
Yeah.
In the eye. Yeah.
That's funny.
She was every kid in every movie for a while.
So far, I always watched the original first before I jumped to the Americanized version because I already know the Americanized version is gonna change so much.
Yeah.
But I like they changed so little on this one, except that the American one there was a lot more CGI.
Yeah.
Let's be real. It's not that great. I bet it was the same people who did fucking the eye. Fucking assholes. But no. I mean, after the eye, I did get Peacock. You can watch the Let Me In version.
Oh yeah, Let Me In's on Peacock.
It's on Peacock. It was recommended to me after finishing the eye. So either it's hearing our schedule.
Oh, weird.
Or it already knows what I'm thinking before I fucking press play. That's creepy, fucking Peacock. But yeah, the Swedish version's great. I love it. I just wish they kept that same thought of the bullied boy, like in the American, because the American one, when I'm getting too detailed about it, but in the Swedish version, the boy's you squeal, he's pretending he's getting revenge on his bullies, while the other one he's trying to be a serial killer, and that got me confused.
The vibe was different.
So it made me care less about it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But I did like that the Americanized version did kind of add more details to the idea of who this caretaker is that's taking care of this vampire girl. So it made me more interested in so it's constant.
They do because it's an American version.
Right.
They like have to spoon feed you everything, so they do give you a lot more.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because
Like,
when
here
I
you go, you fucking
Yeah.
idiot.
yeah, because when I saw this one, the Sweden version made sense even more to me, and I was like, oh, that's why the guy says don't play with the boy because he's getting jealous. He's like, oh my god, this is interesting. All right, I'm talking too much. America, go. You're next because I know you're gonna be deleting both.
No. Actually, I saw the American version first also because it was on Peacock. So I was like, all right, here we go. And I thought it was all right. I've been out on that one. And when I watched the Swedish version, I loved that one. So I'm in on that one. And I think, like, I'm mixing them up because they were essentially like a
The same thing.
literal
Yeah,
remake.
yeah.
They just swapped out the actors. So I'm kind of like, the movies are mashing in my head. But I think that the caretaker was a boyfriend. In which one is there a Polaroid or something?
American.
Is it an American one? Yeah, I think it's like a caretaker, and I think the little boy is meant to be her next caretaker.
Oh, I
But
see
That's
what
what
you're
she
saying.
likes
That's what
him
I'm
so
saying.
much, that's why she leaves. But then they eventually, leave together. So I think that was her boyfriend or some kind of lover,
And
a
he
past life.
grew up.
He grew old.
Yeah.
She stayed a fucking 12-year-old,
Yeah.
and so she just kind of goes from town to town getting a new one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
It's kind of gross, actually.
But-
Thinking about it.
yeah, I
But
guess
she
so,
does
right?
live
You're like a
forever,
little
essentially.
baby.
child.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Grown-ass man. Come here,
But I
baby.
loved it, and it just the Swedish version I think is just so beautiful.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes again like the Psycho thing. Like, why'd you do
Why
that?
remake it? Yeah. I was
But,
pissed. I remember
yeah.
me 2006. Me, I was like, "Fuck this shit."
Yeah. So if
One
if
ticket,
I'd
please.
seen the original, yeah. So what'd you think, Ricardo?
Same boat. But so when I saw the new one, the American one first, right? Because with America,
You guys had never seen this?
I've
I
heard
don't
of
know.
it. I
Yeah?
just never
It's weird
watched it.
because I kind of felt like, have I? And then with the eye too, the same thing.
You've never seen it.
I was watching it. I was like, dude, have I seen this shit? But I don't know. Anyways, so I wasn't in, right? But then I saw the other one, and
The
I was
original
like,
one.
oh no, wait a minute,
This is what an in.
this
feels
is
like.
Oh, I
this is
see.
good. Like I would not recommend the other one before recommending this one. So I'm an in on the original one and an out on the other one. The also because I'm not really a fan of that the actress,
Chloe?
Yeah, Chloe, like she's kind of whack too. Sucks to say.
I mean, at that time, it's definitely like she was in everything,
Yeah.
She's like, oh, she's in this one too. Yeah.
But the thing that took me out was the CGI. Like
Yeah.
the CGI was kind
That's
of
what I meant about being polished, I
Yeah, and
that,
like
yeah.
it kind of looks. But when you watch the other one, like as soon as it starts, you feel it. It's like
Yeah.
different,
Yeah.
but the same. Same little fucking the apartments look the same. Everything looks the same, but it's just you feel different. And
To me, I like that because it feels real, and I could connect to what's happening more because it's so real. It's like,
yeah,
it's
it's
just like
The
with
acting
this
is-
is like with the American one, it's like, oh, this is a movie.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, and the other one is just like, it's darker, obviously, and they even show nudity, dude. The girl.
Oh, that was.
Oh, that
yeah.
creeped me the fuck out when it happened. I was like, ah!
So see, here's the way it breaks down, because like I hate to say that the American one works. Like I want to hate it, but I just can't. When I recommend this movie, because it's the same thing, I have to recommend it to normies, right? To normal people. So I tell them watch the American one, because I know they're not gonna watch the fucking Swedish
Yeah.
one.
Oh, definitely.
There's no way I
For
could
sure.
convince somebody
Oh,
to
there's
watch
an American
a
version.
fucking
Why am I
Swedish
watching this?
vampire horror movie, right?
Yeah.
It's not dark at all. It's like bright as shit outside the whole movie. So it's,
And then I was gonna say that, like, you know how it has similarities. It's exactly the
it's
same.
literally the same thing. Not similar.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah,
I really. They didn't put this in the American one, which I thought it was really cool. It could look kind of silly, but I think it worked.
You're talking about
Was-
the cats?
The cats.
Dude,
Yeah, I
Cats in
agree.
your
that
face.
scene was so fucking like. It was funny, but not like I wasn't like laughing at it. Like, yeah, it was like
I was.
obviously CGI.
So cheesy.
But It's just that whole scene where the lady's like becoming. I just love that so much.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Dude, like they
she like rolls out with all the cats.
yeah, dude. But like, cause in the
Wait, so they don't do that in the American one?
no, because
No.
she just
Yeah?
stays in the hospital.
She just explodes.
Yeah,
Oh,
which
no.
was really cool too.
But actually, in the American
Yeah.
one, to make it more scary, she was biting her arm, sucking her own
Oh,
blood.
yeah.
And
Which
then,
is
then the
cool.
nurse opens the blinds and
Yeah.
It's so cool. Like they actually did it really cool,
Yeah,
you know.
that was great.
Yeah.
But the other one did it too. Like she
Yeah.
goes to the hospital and she just, but she commits suicide. She wants to die.
Yeah.
And then the other one she didn't even know. So I don't know what works more, but I think
I like both
I
of
think
them.
the Swedish one worked for me.
Yeah, I think it adds to the like paranormal aspect of animals know things, you know? Like the bird is coming to tell you something, or the cat knows that someone's here, or you know? So,
Yeah.
I think with these movies we're just gonna have to get into spoilers because they're really old.
yeah,
Nobody's gonna watch them.
exactly.
But I cannot tell you how much I love the fucking ending scene. I like it a little bit more than the
For which
Swedish
one?
one. I don't really remember the
When they leave.
Oh, the
one.
American one,
Yeah.
it's more on your nose of
And you
what's
can
going
see a
on.
lot more, right? Yeah.
And the Swedish one, it was like, what's going on?
He's underwater, right?
Yeah.
So because he's so bullied, right? He does fight back eventually, but that scene where they all get fucking chopped
Oh,
up.
shit.
I fucking love that so
That is
much,
so
dude. You know,
crazy.
Wait.
like because horror movies never kill kids. You know, it's
Yeah.
always like kind
Oh.
of taboo. And this motherfucker eats those fucking kids.
Yeah.
Dude. Like, I love that shit.
Especially
And
the
the
one that sat
American one-
down?
No.
Because I know there's a
they
one
left one
kid who-
alive.
They leave
Yeah,
one
okay.
alive.
In the
Yeah.
Sweden one, they did.
Yeah,
The
but
other
I
one-
love that they chop one's head off,
Yes.
and you can see the arm falling.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so artful
Yeah.
directing. The American one they show a lot more.
Yeah, they
right?
show a lot more. They show the
Like,
head go in, and
Yeah.
then the arm, and then
Yeah, that's what I don't like. It's essentially the same thing, but it's more. I love the way they do it in the Swedish one. Like when you
Yeah.
see the kid being dragged across the
Yeah.
water. Oh, it's so good, man. You see his head falling.
Yeah.
And it's so
CGI.
goddamn satisfying, dude. I can't even tell you. The first time I saw the movie, I was like, because I was like fresh. I think
Started
I
clapping.
was I in high school?
maybe. But yeah, I know what you're talking about because like in the Swedish one, it's like
No, I was out of high school.
you see feet gliding on the water, and this one you
Yeah.
see the whole body, and then, you know, I'm just like, bitch, we know what's going on.
And like I was telling her how like in these movies, obviously because you're not scared of the vampire. That's like your friend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're scared of the fucking bullies, you know? You're
Yeah,
kind of
dude.
like,
Yeah.
damn, they're fucking crazy. Like It. Remember watching It?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
fucking bully is the worst part. You're
Yeah.
just scared of that
Yeah.
motherfucker the whole time.
I remember when I saw the American version. I know the kid that they got. He's like skinny or whatever. And I think he's a girl. But to me, the weirder kid was the Swedish kid. I was like, I totally see
Mhm.
that kid getting bullied.
Bullied?
Yeah,
The American one, I have to be told that that's what's happening. you
Yeah.
know?
Really? He
Yeah.
looked, I thought he would look.
No, I think because
You're like, I'd bully him.
because like the Swedish kid, like you said, he's taller. But he's like he's kind of lanky. You know,
Ah,
He's
yeah.
just kind of weird.
Yeah,
you know?
and he had
And
like long hair.
Yeah, it's like this kid would get fucking bullied. you
he's
know?
albino too. Is he an albino?
Yeah,
Fucking
like-
hell.
No, he's
I think
not.
it's because of where they're at.
Yeah.
You can really kill people.
That
He's
fucking
never seen
bangs.
somebody so pale.
So I thought I was watching Powder for a second.
No, 'cause I just tripped out. I just tripped out that he was fucking yeah, because they show him for the first time and they're like, I was like, dude, come on, don't let this kid fucking
Yeah.
bully you.
And
He's
even
the
one
same
of the
size.
kids in the bully group is really tall. He's even
Yeah.
taller than him.
Because in the
Get him,
in the
boss.
American one, they're fucking big.
Yeah,
They're like real. Like I was like, oh, these
Yeah, they're
motherfuckers.
movie bullies.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are because
Yeah.
they'll kill you. The relationship was cool with the kid and
Yeah.
everything, so it's a cool movie. And then like that ending with the, you know how you have the cop in the American one, but in
Mhm.
this one you have who is
The
it?
Like a
neighbors,
neighbor?
like
Oh
neighborhood.
yeah, because their homies are
folks.
dying, right?
Mhm.
That's so cool.
I
think
like that
I like
better.
that too. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I actually like that.
tune in next week. We're gonna watch the new movie. A new movie is Halloween Kills
Ooh, yes.
to continue on
Perfect.
this
It's perfect.
spooky season.
Yes.
And Ricardo's pick to continue on foreign films and American remakes version.
Yes. Oh, and my pick, since you guys were picking movies that have like more of a, I guess not a scare, but more of a like a, what do you call this?
Drama?
Yeah, it's like more of a drama, right? Like you guys' movies.
Like a horror feel to it.
Yeah, with like a filter.
suspense
of-
into
yeah.
it.
But mine, especially because America's here, you know, I like to scare her. My pick is
The Grudge?
The Grudge.
Oh.
So
Which
Ju-on.
remake? Which remake?
Yeah, which one?
Oh
'Cause
no!
there's
Come
two.
on, the original one, man.
The original American,
American
remake?
one. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch that.
Wait, which was the is that the Sarah Michelle Gellar one?
Yeah, there's two American remakes.
Yeah,
now.
that's what I'm saying. The
Yeah.
Sarah Michelle Gellar or the one with John Cho?
No, the
Sarah Michelle
The
Gellar.
first
yeah,
one.
the first one.
Yeah.
Oh come on, you don't want to watch the other one.
I kind of do. That's why I was hoping you were gonna pick that
We
one.
watched it. It was not good.
Oh, okay, fuck it.
Alright,
I
looking
mean,
for-
do it as an extracurricular just so you can be like, yeah, I did that.
I
But
compared this movie with this two other
No,
ones.
please don't.
Please don't forget to follow us in Instagram and Out Delete Reviews, Twitter and Out Delete, and of course, podpage.com/and Out Delete. That's a one-stop shop for everything and Out Delete related podcasts and so on and so forth.
Bye, Gio.
Bye, Gio. Good
Bye,
night.
Gio.
Good night.